Have you ever tried to debug your code only to be stopped in your tracks by an error message? It's frustrating, right? If you've encountered the cannot insert breakpoint error in GDB, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to unravel this mystery together. I totally get it. You write a simple program, compile it, and then when you try to set a breakpoint, GDB throws an error. You're not alone in this struggle. Many developers face this issue, and it can be quite perplexing. Let's dive into the specific situation at hand. One user recently asked, "Why can't I insert a breakpoint in GDB?" They compiled a simple program in stripped mode and encountered the dreaded memory access error when trying to set a breakpoint. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So what's going on here? When you compile a program with the -ss option, it strips out all the debugging symbols. This means GDB has limited information about your program, making it difficult to set breakpoints. Let's break this down step by step. And stick around. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand why this happens, but also how to fix it. Trust me, you won't want to miss the solution. To understand why GDB cannot insert the breakpoint, the user should first check if the program was compiled with debugging symbols. Since the user compiled the program with the -s option, it stripped all debugging information. Next, the user should consider recompiling the program without the -s option. This will include the necessary debugging symbols that GDB needs to function properly. After recompiling, the user can start GDB again and check if the breakpoint can be set at the entry point. This time, GDB should be able to access the memory address correctly. If the user still encounters issues, they should verify the memory address. The entry point address might not be valid if the program is not loaded correctly or if there are other underlying issues. Fun fact, the first version of GDB was released in 1986. Just imagine how far we've come in debugging tools since then. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. This user suggests that the issue arises because you're trying to debug a shared object as if it were an executable. They recommend linking your shared object with an actual program to debug it properly. To compile the shared object, use the command with the -shared and the fpic flags. Then, link it with your test program, ensuring to set the LD library path to load the library correctly. Here's a pro tip. Always compile your programs with debugging symbols unless you have a specific reason not to. This will save you a lot of headaches in the future. And there you have it. You should now be able to set breakpoints in GDB without any issues. Remember, debugging is a crucial skill for any developer. If you found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button for more tips and tricks.